Hello and welcome to my video about software engineering blogs directory, which I've created in 2024. Now, this is an unusual video from my YouTube channel because I mostly talk about software engineering career development. But in 2024, I was making videos about resumes and what to put on your resume, and it got me thinking about the projects section of the resume. And as a result, I've decided to create a project that I personally would not mind putting on my resume. Because of my viewers are mostly newer software engineers who are maybe on their internship or first job, second job, I think this project is good for that demographic of software engineers. It kind of goes through some of the basic things that I think a lot of software engineers should know. One being, this project relies on GitHub for hosting it and GitHub Actions for building and deploying. It uses some of the most common programming languages in the industry, and it is a static site, which is an important skill to have even for somebody who is not in the web development space. And the reason for that is because a lot of projects nowadays will build static sites for the documentation, and they will have some sort of build pipeline, usually as part of their CI/CD pipeline many times in GitHub, to go ahead and release that static site. Understanding a little bit about that space, even if you're going to be an embedded software engineer or if you're going to be a mobile developer, still is important. The other reason I built it is because I just wanted to build it. I like it. I like reading blogs. The imperfection of a blog post a lot of times is what makes it more fun and more engaging for me to read. Blogs don't really suck you in the same way that social media does. So it's just, I think it's a healthier way to consume information for people like myself. And one thing that I also realized building this project was that software engineers are a lot of times not putting any emphasis on promoting their blog, and they're not spending any time doing search engine optimization, and the discoverability for cool blogs is just not out there. There are directories that attempt to do what I'm doing, but they are not well maintained. Some of them have not merged the PR for 6 months, and so no new blogs have been added or stale blogs have not been removed. They're just not maintained. So I'm trying to build something that's more automated and is easier to keep up to date. Lastly, I also wanted to mess around with different technologies. This is one of my first static websites of this nature. Typically, I work a lot with backend technologies. I also found a CSS framework that's classless, and I thought, hey, that's cool. Let me give it a try. Let's see how easy I can make this. Can I just have a single build script without any kind of database? And as I'm thinking of different features to add in 2025, I keep wanting to add a SQL database on the backend because it'll just make my life so much easier. That's what I'm used to. But this kind of like a challenge to myself, just keep it static, keep it as simple as possible, easy to contribute to, easy to maintain, and provide as much value as possible to other software engineers looking for cool blogs to read every day. Now, where is this project headed in 2025? Well, the biggest thing that I found with software engineering blogs as I was building this project, as I was figuring out why are they not so discoverable, and really it's because I've noticed a lot of software engineers write blogs, but they're not spending any time on marketing them, promoting them. They just write for the sake of writing, which is great, but the discoverability is really low unless you're following that developer on social media. Searching for it in Google is like almost impossible to find smaller individual blogs from software developers. And so I think that a directory like this does bring a lot of value for people who like to read blogs, because now they could see all the latest posts curated in one feed. And of course you could build your own RSS feed. There's like so many ways to go about it, but this is supposed to be simple. Just bookmark it, check it. It loads fast and it gives you what you need to know. But currently it's very far from perfect. The discoverability is still pretty low. You can click on different tags, like if you're interested in Python or C++, and find blogs that are in that niche. It doesn't still allow you to do the same thing for individual blog posts. And that's something that's coming in 2025. And this year, I'm also going to be making a lot more of these kind of open forum videos updating you on new features that I'm adding, and highlighting some of the cool blogs that I found, reading maybe some blog posts out loud. I hope you take the time to check it out. Let me know if it's missing any blogs that you're aware of that I have not added yet. That's another goal that I have. I want to add a new blog per week for the duration of 2025. And so if you know of any cool active software engineering blogs, let me know either in comments below, or you can actually go ahead and open a pull request on GitHub. It's very easy. It's just a single JSON file, and you just drop a link, RSS feed link, a short description, and some tags. So it should be very quick, 2-3 minutes to add a new blog. That's how I intended it to be. It shouldn't be difficult to do at all. Let me know what you think about my project. I would love to see your contributions and follow along this journey in 2025. There will be a blue thumbnail for this series talking specifically about blogs.